Dozonegashimasu. Hey guys, it's Nathan Ogden again, and in this video series, I'm going to start going through some of our basic Hojo Undo and Kihon Waza, our basic techniques of Bojutsu. And uh, normally we practice this in the dojo as part of our curriculum. I'm wearing a hakama today. This is kind of just a traditional dress. You don't have to wear a hakama. You can wear a karate uniform. A lot of times we also wear karate uniforms as we're doing Kobujutsu or especially Bojutsu. But this is one of the practices that we do, that we observe in our dojo. It's just part of tradition and just part of the culture. So getting right into what we're going to talk about technique-wise, I'm going to take you through the first technique that we teach, which is Shomen Uchi, or overhead strike. And I'm going to show a couple different stances probably through this that you'll need to become familiar with and get to know as you do these particular strikes. Now, the first thing I want to show you in terms of how we use the bow is the basic kumai position. So we are in a shikodachi as our general kumai or general stance, and our bow is divided into roughly thirds. One hand is overhand grip, one hand is underhand grip, and the overhand grip in the chamber position is right up against my hip, where the other is turned almost like an outside block in this manner. And if you'll notice, the tip of my bow is about eye level. So this is a basic kumai and a position that we return to quite a bit in kata and in our Kihon Waza. As we start, this is a general starting position that we use for overhead strike. Now, as we change from this, we're going to pull back into a Niko Ashidachi or cat stance. And if you can see my feet, you're going to pull the front foot back where it's just in this manner, and then we will step through and then back out as we do our overhead strike. I'm going to show this from a couple of different angles so that you can see side. I'm doing this at a 45-degree angle because I have a limited space where I'm filming today. But this is just the best way to go through all of the techniques. So, starting out from our basic kumai, the first overhead technique that we're going to demonstrate is we're going to come back into Niko Ashidachi. As we do this, we're going to row the bow forward in this motion, almost like striking over the top of the head. We're coming up into what we call a preparatory position. And if you look at this from this angle, you'll notice that the bow is parallel to the ground. It's not dipped down this way or this way, but it should be just above my shoulder here. And my arm should be raised up in this manner. It's not up against my head. It's not up against my body. Not up against my neck. It's actually away from my body, just a little way, but it's parallel to the ground. So as you look at it from the side, I don't want to dip my bow this way, or drop it. It's right up just like so. So from this position, which is our general kumai, we're going to slide back into that cat stance. We're going to roll our bow forward and come up to this preparatory position. Then as we slide out into our shikodachi, we're going to bring the bow downward. So we're coming from this over the top of the head, striking downward and bringing it all the way to waist level. Now looking at that from the side, if I were going in this direction, it would look like this. And if I were going to the front angle to the camera, it would look like this. Now notice I'm in a good shikodachi. I'm not upright. I've dropped my weight into the technique. Okay, so again from here, we start from this kumai. We're going to draw back, come to the preparatory position, step out, and drop. Now you'll notice in this first technique, when I drive down, my hand does not stay in this curled position or underneath position. It's actually rolled over into this position where my hand is on top. If you think about like a reverse throttle on a motorcycle, coming back, it's the same thing. So once we conclude that technique, we're going to come back to that first kumai. So we start in this kumai. We're going to go to the preparatory position. We're going to step out and strike, and then we're going to come back to that kumai. And this is the technique number one. It's in our basic sets, our Hojo Endo sets for learning the bow. So this is actually number one. So again, one more time. Starting from the preparatory position, or excuse me, the kamae, coming up to the preparatory position, and stepping out, Shomen Uchi or overhead strike, and then back to the kamae. Now let me move to the side where you can see it from this angle. So from here, coming up, stepping out, overhead strike, and back to the kamae. From the front, we're in this position. We're going to step back, the kamae, step out, overhead strike, and back to the kamae. And that is the first technique in our bow Hojo Endo and our bow Kihon Waza. I hope this helps you in your practice outside of the dojo. And if you're not one of our students, I hope this helps you in your practice of Bojutsu. Thanks for watching the video. どうもありがとうございました。